Printmaking is a unique process in that it is a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of chemistry, it's a little bit of sculpture, it's drawing, it's painting, it's all of those processes rolled into one. And then in the end, you get multiple images. And because the mark that you make is actually on the plate or the stone or the wood block, they're not considered copies, they're considered multiple originals. And so, as a collector, prints make a wonderful way to collect, because you can collect very famous artists at a fraction of the cost of what their paintings or other pieces would cost. One of the things that we're looking at here, first of all, we're standing next to an etching press. There are different kinds of presses. This is a press that would be very similar in function to the press that Rembrandt would have used during the Renaissance to produce etchings. It's been modernized a little bit, but the function is basically the same. So one of the things that is really unique about printmaking is that there has to be a matrix built first. So with Rembrandt, he would make a copper plate and would produce the etching and then ink that copper plate and produce multiple images from that. This is kind of an example of an etching done on zinc, where everything that's below the surface is actually what prints. Another way to do a print is with a wood block similar to this, in which case everything that is above the surface prints. And then there's lithography. Lithography is the newest printmaking process. A lot of times it's done actually from a big slab of limestone like this, and it's a chemical process where the surface doesn't actually change, but the chemistry changes between the image and the non-image area to produce the print. So it's really, they're very unique processes. Each one is very individual, has a very distinct way of looking. The more modern processes really didn't come in until paper was available in Europe. And so about 1500s, during the Renaissance, is when really printmaking became really popular. Etching and engraving became a process where engravers of armor needed a way of recording their engravings and their embellishment on this armor, and developed a process where they could transfer that engraving onto a piece of paper. And then it went from there to more of an artistic approach where you could draw images, and the image became as important as anything else. Some of my favorite prints, I love Goya. I love his etchings are particularly great. I love Rembrandt's etchings. It's interesting that I really enjoy etchings, but my particular love is lithography. So I like looking at etchings and doing lithography. Working on stone is a unique process. Once you have worked on stone, it's very hard to draw on paper again. It's a unique surface, it has unique qualities, and people who have drawn on stone will drive miles for just the opportunity to draw on a piece of stone.